We go, what the? Lance Stephenson was asked what his first game back in Bankers Life Fieldhouse as a Pacer will be like. Take a listen to his answer.
It's going to probably be like Michael Jordan coming back to play in the NBA or something like that, or somebody coming out of retirement.
Did he just say like Michael Jordan, Doyle?
He sure did.
His first game back in the Pacers home stadium in an Indiana uniform will be like Michael Jordan coming back from retirement. Is that the craziest thing you've ever heard?
Lance Stephenson's crazy. I mean, there's no other way to say it, right? Blowing in people's ears, doing the Humpty dance on the floor. But when he was in a Pacers uniform, there's the blow, obviously. The one heard around the NBA. Actually, his life, that was the pinnacle of his life. His life has gotten worse since that point. Like everything from that point on, from that moment right there, his life has gradually gotten worse. When he was on the Pacers, they were talking about him getting a max deal. Like Gordon Hayward got a max deal from the Jazz. Everyone was like, oh, Gordon Hayward sucks. Lance Stephenson's better than him. Really? Who would you rather have now? In Lance Stephenson, now he's known as a head case, and he's had a tough time catching on with teams. And then when he says stuff like this, I think it scares teams away in the offseason where they're just like, oh, Lance, we just can't trust you. But when he was in a Pacers uniform, he was borderline an all-star. The Pacers were competing for NBA championships. Larry Bird, say what you want about him.
You can't say this. You can't say that. You can't compare yourself to Michael Jordan.
If you left 120, let's just say you get a job somewhere, I don't know, ABC, right? And then you come back to do a show, would you compare yourself to what anchor? You'd be like...
Michael Jordan? No, I would never compare myself to
No, you got to use
Robin Roberts. Or I would never, no.
No?
No.
So Robin Roberts you should compare yourself to. See, you had a name. You had a name
Well,
ready.
no, you just said name a top anchor. Robin Roberts, I think we can all agree, is a top anchor.
So you would say coming back to the 120 Sports Studio would be like Robin Roberts.
I guess. I mean, she was in sports before GMA.
I think it's a fair comparison.
No, it's not a comparison.
You can't give Lance Stephenson any credibility. He doesn't deserve any. Why?
Well, after you say something like that, you definitely don't.
Correct, because he's crazy.
Looney Tune.
And there's a list of New Yorkers that played in the NBA. They're all crazy. There's something in the water out there. Lance is crazy. Metta World Peace, crazy. Stephon Marbury, crazy.
Doyle.
Lamar Odom,
they
crazy.
Do. They also
There's just like a list.
Earth
like,
is flat,
if
too.
you grew up in New York and you played basketball, you fall under this umbrella.
What does that say about you?
It says crazy. What do you think? I'm normal? I look normal. I'm not.